he was DuDa senior, to be fair, at that point of time too.
One, love.
Was drawing Wong Ting to put that into the net. DuDa does well here to start off.
Love, 2.
So starting off on a positive note, how important is that?
Left, love, 2.
Well, the Chinese Taipei athlete,
Left, love, 2.
well, will be very eager to make a point. 6 years apart, yes. That was the last meeting. It's a long, long time to renew.
Love,
Okay.
Well, it's a great start here from Benedikt DuDa. Great to see that 3 penholder players in the top 35 or so in the world. 2 of them in the top 10, of course. Benedikt and Chun, of course, Wong Ting.
Though today you got the penholder backhand, well, beautifully done there for Wong Ting, just changing direction entirely. But you know, even though you've got that backhand that you can use now, that forehand penholder is still the more powerful one. If you look at it, it's just got so much more punch in it. But you're right. You know, yesterday we had this great conversation about, you know, that penholder grip and how, you know, in the old days when the backhand wasn't brought in by the man, of course, who heads table tennis in China, and so if not for him popularizing the use of it and the technique of using it, those awkward positions that we looked at in the 80s, and where there was no backhand, but they had to use the forehand for everything, and it was extremely difficult. I feel the pain of those players now.
Not easy.
And the ones that won at that point of time, Shez, what a craft.
Let's come back into this one, Chun Ting.
Oh, beautiful placement.
4.
Well, just that slight nudge. I do love touch players so much, Shez. And just...
Always with the chance. Wong Ting, by the way.
It's a bit of artistry to that as compared to, well, Wong Ting earlier won both his points on that touch. Well, this time he goes in for the kill.
Yeah, Wong Ting is just struggles a little bit with left-handers. 49% win rate against them. Trailing by 2 here. There's a pretty decent record against European players, 67% win rate, which is higher than his overall win percentage of 57%. Benedikt DuDa, for his part, Asian players, he's got a decent record, 53% win rate against them. That's very good.
Well, it's 5-9 currently in this first game.
6, 9.
Making a late charge here. And against penholders, of course, who are pretty rare these days. He's only played 13 of them before. He's won just over half of his matches against penholders.
9-7.
Well, the one advantage that penholders have always had over, you know, those with a handshake grip has always been the ability to spin, and you can just get so much better movement from the ball. You can make it turn a lot more as compared to, especially those that like to chop, those that like to, you know, do the reverse pendulum or the pendulum for that matter. It's only with the side spin sometimes not that strong. So he's stepping it up here. It's up to 7, but DuDa, 3 game points.
11,
And let's make that
7, game,
first
DuDa.
game to Benedikt DuDa, 11-7.
Yeah, very good from Benedikt DuDa. Wins by 4 in this first game. So first game then to Benedikt DuDa against Wong Chun, 11-7.
包括发球点这基本还可以，接发球呢就是不断的丢给基本球接着回了，但这个球台呢，包括场地不太跳，要不然就稍省一点，要不然就再往前省一点，就这其实这就是减你无谓失误，就是这方面里边还你可以拉转一点，多去点好落点。5比4那球也是一个飘忽忽的，这种大场地不是特别好的发死地，这种就得先拉动，拉住。
Bisschen was Aggressiveres. Oder du musst mal für den nächsten Mal den Vorhand warten, okay? Kommt mehr in Vorhand. Ja? Okay, und weiter.
啊，多往前上啊，这球不太掉啊。
Wong Chun, his best performance in a World Cup. 2016, he got to the semi-finals in Saarbrücken in Benedikt DuDa's home country, Germany.
1, love.
Wong Chun, sorry, Benedikt DuDa's part of that German Olympic team that got a silver medal in the team event in 2020. I think it'll be interesting to see if he makes the team this time. It's very strong team, Germany. And, well, champs in Bhutan, of course, they were runners-up to China.
A strong team, very gutsy team as well. DuDa himself is quite a joy to watch in action. With the big lad, that's great reach. But Wong Chun Ting stepping it up in this game after that slight slump. He's definitely had a few words from his coach as well.
3, 2.
Was played in there entirely. Wong Chun Ting, absolutely brilliant serve from him. Let's get a view of that. Absolutely marvelous serve from him.
Yeah, Wong Chun Ting for his part, he's World Championship. We've had 3 bronze medals in mixed doubles. 2015, 17 and 2023. He's been playing with DuDa Kem. The World Cup, as I mentioned, he got a bronze in Saarbrücken. Bronze in the Asian Games last year in the singles. That's a great achievement. And Asian Champs in 2015. He also got a bronze. Not far away. Great returns there from Wong Chun Ting, but he's seemingly being quite reactive at the moment.
Well, DuDa himself is DuDa's the one that's actually, taking the initiative here.
Yeah, feels like it, doesn't it?
I think every single player that's lost a game yesterday or that's lost a match yesterday, Shez, knows that it's a do or die today. You either play your best, play your heart and soul out, or you just decide to pack up and leave. And those that want to stay on are giving it their best shot. We saw even two Egyptian players do that today. So it's interesting. A beautiful point there. Taken by surprise. Chun Ting, it's now 4-8. Impressive work being done here by Benedikt DuDa. Building up, yeah, good rally, but DuDa gets the better once again. It's now 4-9. It's been a while since I've seen a side locks and a lad, Shez. And actually, the movie Elvis that was released last year did bring that back. It's brought that style back in, which is quite unique. He must be big in Chinese title. I'm sure you can hear him in some places. Elvis. 5-9. Chun Ting still holding on here, but Benedikt DuDa's got the serve. Now it's crucial to see what he'll do with it. Show that he wants to win this game. Make it 2 in a row.
Here, Benedikt DuDa.
Oh, that's a classy finish.
Your Roskop certainly enjoyed that. He's got 5 game points here. This is going really well for DuDa. Chun Ting, remember, is a second-ranked player in this group, so this will be an upset of sorts.
He's listening. He's absolutely listening.
Because now, of course, both of them have to play Fun and Gong. We've already seen DuDa get thrashed by Fun overall.
Well, he was sublime yesterday.
Yeah, and Wong will have his work cut out for him, but he still wouldn't want to finish bottom of the group.
DuDa missing out this time, but he wouldn't want to squander that lead. If he does let Chun Ting catch up. That just changed the equation.
11.
There it is. 11-7, so shares 2 games in a row.
Yeah, well done there to Benedikt DuDa, who's in a fantastic position. It means that the higher ranked Chun Ting, the best he can hope for is shared point as well. Better points on the next 2 games if he can. This Benedikt DuDa has won the second one 11-7 as well. There's 8 points clear of his opponent.
Den Ball zieht er dann auch gegen den. Bin ich jetzt mit Sicherheit auf den Aufschlag, der wirklich abbanasen, dann versuchen, ihn Vorhand zu spielen, dass du da schneller wartest auf das Spiel. Aber die kannst du spielen. Wenn der kurz spielt, nicht automatisch immer alles lang in die Rückhand spielen. Bei dem Ball spielt er wirklich sehr gut an. Ja? Auch manchmal in die Mitte reinspielen. Aber wenn du abhacken kannst, das ist immer gut, da kommst du eigentlich.
一个中间还有一个倒反手，还有这球是吧？扫出来就行。还有接发球呢，你上来补里边，你看摆了好几个就高球，这种就摆不住，就拧呗，拧过来亏，撇他一个拉他一个都行啊。
Third game, DuDa to serve. Level. Love, 1.
So the comeback trail, you would assume, starts here.
Well, it's 2 games to go. I think if, Chun Ting doesn't claim this one, well, DuDa will have claimed the entire match, so...
2, love.
赶紧对啊。
2, 1.
Make that 2-1. Benedikt DuDa really playing a very, very intense game here today.
1, 3.
With, he's leaving it a bit late, but he's got to do something here. Chun Ting.
Just killing that.
Where was this earlier? I think many people were wondering. How come he couldn't do this before?
I think a bit of a wake-up call there for Chun Ting. He knows that if he loses this game, it's pretty much, well, you know, losing the whole match. But if he can win at least 2 of those games, well, he's still keeping himself in good stead. And then when he plays, well, Dong, that's a different story.
Yeah, and then it'll come down to margin of
5, 2.
the win. So Dong goes on to win it.
If you just look at the Chinese top 4 and, you know, the way that they play, there's such different, there's a similarity, but there's such different styles within that. And, you know, Dong does have elements that Ma Long just played in his career. It's there, but you don't see the same with Wong Chin, for that matter. It's an entirely different, well, it's tough to predict what he's going to do as well. But yesterday we had a player who did that, so, well, sometimes.
4, 5.
Well,
Time out.
Benedikt not going to make it easy after the great start he's had.
He's up to 4 points, isn't he?
Have a timeout here. Taken by Chun Ting.
他发球这个转不转发的很一般，转不转发很一般。这时候对吧？你完了以后，你不管是摆短呀也好呀，是往中间戳一板稍微长一点的话都没问题。他这个侧旋就有点上去，自己的发球对吧？你前面完了以后，前面发的都挺好，就是后边的有点着急了。你后边还继续就这样发转不转这样，就是哎，是吧？一定要领先的时候要想办法多跟他打几板这个连续，老想着哎1、2摆完了以后发不出以后的，你要想着他自己发球对吧？自己严密一点的球。 这5比1这样发球对吧？有点不是很严密，老是给他老想给他上手自己去这个。你发完球对吧？哎，把球面抖起来，稍微一那什么，第一板还是去拉的，包括拉那个正手位不错，他拉球呢。
Vorhand kann er rausrutschen, den Ball spielt er gut. Dann den Schläger gespielt. Zum beiden kann man.
能够对上点就行了，好不好？包括这接发球里边，自己都很简单，是吧？完了以后那个什么发转呢，带点或者平常都行，反正只要是发这种带点这侧旋的球里边。
3、
好。
4, 5. 5, all.
Good work from DuDa. Remember, it was Wong who wanted the timeout. He's looking a little off, isn't he? If you're wondering, go on.
A lot better, Wong Chun Ting. I think that was beautifully done. That's the penholder advantage, isn't it? If you look at
6,
it.
all.
Yeah, I mean, if you're wondering today, for those of you who've been watching a fair bit of this World Cup, as to where are all the Chinese stars, your Fan Zhengdongs, Ma Longs, Wang Chuqins, Liang Jingkuns, Gao Yans, and Lin Shudong as well.
6, 7.
They're not in action today. All the top-ranked players of their respective groups have got the day off, effectively. This is the second versus third-ranked players in each group are in action. Tomorrow, it'll be first versus second.
7, all.
DuDa is just pushing him all over the place. Oh, that! It's somehow made its way back onto the table.
Oh, that is fabulous.
How did he get that back?
Wong Ting, hats off to him. Took those 3 replies. Marvelous. Defend the ball out of the range of the camera to see it reappear back on the table. We've got to get a view of this.
One.
Well, I think the next as well. Just off, close to the edge.
9, 7.
Not been at the races today, it feels like. Wong Chun-ting.
Well, I think DuDa very much in control of this game, you know, regardless of the fact that he's had to, well, contend with some real gems from Wong Chun-ting, Benedikt DuDa. With the serious intent here, playing it.
Timeout.
So another timeout.
Yep, timeout called by Benedikt DuDa in this crucial second game, the third game rather, with Wong Chun-ting looking to try and pull one back.
Geraden Aufschlag-Mitte oder Seitenüber in Mitte? Den Aufschlag halten wir genau an. Kommt der Halbflank, ziehst du den. Ja, den kannst du ruhig auf den Rücken spielen.
多准备一下。我这发球其实发的还可以，知道吧？就注意的，就是一个连续，多准备几板，完了以后心态好一点，完了每一个球一个球跟他讲，一个球一个球跟他打，好不好？啊，你感觉有点哪对？正好，我这球也不对，就是他又捡我一球。
奇妙的丢。
3。
对，没关系啊，咬住就行啊。
So 8-9 or 9-8 as we resume. Benedikt DuDa, can he make this count? Well, crucial timeout for him. He knows that he can't let it
9,
slip
8.
when you're really at this well part. You want to finish it as soon as you can.
Well, it's there now, a little opportunity here, Wong Chun-ting. It was DuDa who asked for the timeout.
9-all, and that's a bit of a worry, I would think, for Benedikt DuDa, because he really wanted to finish it as soon as possible. This just gives Wong Chun-ting a chance to get back in. That's exactly what I mean.
He's got a game point here, Wong Chun-ting.
Left. 10, 9.
Well, the crowd certainly enjoying that. Wong Chun-ting has pulled one back.
I think so needed here in the game. You don't want to just let go. I just think well being done here by Wong Chun-ting.
发球对吧？你看打简单一点挺好，因为前面你在前面的时候也是打这样去打的，对吧？你给我正手正手，这个这完了就哎你教我完了就是吧？像咱打简单一点，在前面就接发球白转接的还行，你后边接发球接的也挺好的，是吧？哎不打轻轻一点，哎心态轻一点，他的球第一他不别扭，你说是吧？四平八稳不别扭，第二不是很凶，是吧？缠住就行啊。
Fourth game, Wong to serve, level. One, love.
So the fourth game, it's 2-1. Washington, of course, hoping to tie things up overall.
1, all.
Well, I think here the intent for Benedikt DuDa to actually get one up would be more important.
1, 2.
The simple reason that he does understand if he throws this away, there's every chance that he's pretty much out of the tournament after having lost his previous one. Of course, then I do. Well, if this one ends in a draw and then Fan Dong, of course,
2,
gets the better of Wong Ting, it will boil down to then, of course, you know, that
The
the
margins.
stats
Yeah.
going against each other. I wonder whether that's going to be in the case. Rather, I think DuDa would just prefer to finish this off with a win.
3, 2.
Yeah, for sure. I agree. And then that would require Wong Chun to have to beat Fan Dong tomorrow. To avoid being last, also a chance to go through. Oh, wonderful from DuDa.
What a reply. He's been magnificent today, Benedikt
Yeah.
DuDa.
Real stark contrast.
I've always wondered about this, you know, the scenario where you have some players when they play bigger steeds, or they play, you know, these giants, they really bring out their best performances because they want to better themselves, they want to prove a point, they want to be fearless. And then there are some players that do get intimidated. And then they don't play to their full
4,
potential.
3.
They're cautious. It's probably a mental block where you know,
Yeah.
you know that he's definitely going to defeat me, or you know I might go down to him. I wonder whether that really makes a difference, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing.
3, 5.
Yeah. I'd agree with that. It's interesting one to ponder. But being cautious is, I think, as we've seen, it's not going to help you when you're the lower ranked player.
And when somewhere in the back of your mind you pretty much know
3,
that
6.
if you have to lose, you might as well do it playing your best or playing your natural game. I think that's something that, you know, we had the Korean lad do yesterday
6.
against Wong Chun.
Yeah.
Played his natural game. It wasn't about being cautious. It wasn't about trying to match his opponent or counter him all the time. He just played his natural game. It was quite impressive.
I think the prime example of what we're talking about here is Mino today, Alberto Mino against Alexis Lebrun, which he felt right from the very beginning. We saw how he was taking the game to his more illustrious opponent.
He almost won it.
And he almost won it. Here's DuDa now,
5, 7.
who had some pressure on him, but he just relieves that by winning that point. Just giving himself some breathing space here.
DuDa's been accurate there with his placement for most part of this game. Precision, if you ask me.
8, 6.
And Wong Ting just to remind us that he's still around, that he's not going anywhere. He's going to try and avoid a defeat at all costs.
9, 6.
Wong Ting just fighting back, and DuDa taken totally by surprise there. It's something that he wasn't expecting. Decent serve, and well, just put paid to his own efforts. Bounce on his own side of the table. Benedikt DuDa, it's his match to lose here, and that's exactly what I mean. Ali by that Wong Ting stepping it up. It's now 8-9.
Well, this is tight.
10.
Half long, you have to go for it. That's always a tricky shot to play.
Timely.
2 match points, effectively.
Can he do it?
Benedikt DuDa.
It's a big one here. Can he do it? He needs to win this if he wants to stay in the contest. He'll be well aware of that.
And he has done it. Benedikt DuDa has beaten Wong Ting 3-1 as well. And technically speaking, yes, this is an upset. We're talking of a lower ranked player beating a higher ranked player. It's the first one we've had in this competition.
基本还是不会输，正手其实反手还行。
And well, he'll need Wong Chun to beat Fan Zhendong tomorrow. But anyway, the score here: 11-7, 11-7, 9-11, 11-8. Benedikt DuDa beats Wong Ting 3-1. He's got 42 points on the board to 33 from Wong. And that is a great result.